Welcome to Navigating the Digital Frontier with Dr. Anton Gates, your go to podcast for insights on digital transformation and digital change. I'm your host, Dr. Anton Gates. Today, we're delving into a topic that reshapes the world of education: how AI is transforming distance learning. From personalized learning experiences to the challenges of academic integrity, and even leadership gaps. We'll explore how institutions and educational administrators can harness AI effectively while navigating the complexities that it brings. Stay tuned in this podcast for insights, practical strategies, and a call to action that can help institutions and administrators thrive in this rapidly changing landscape. Let's get started with one of the most exciting potentials of AI in education: personalized learning. AI's ability to adapt to individual learners' needs is a game changer for distance learning. Platforms powered by AI can now identify areas where students struggle and tailor content to help them succeed. This isn't just about efficiency, though. It's about making education more engaging, supportive, and accessible to a broader group of distance learners. For instance, in a webinar that I attended by Dr. Dan Levy from the Harvard Kennedy School, shared how tools like ChatGPT can be integrated into courses to create personalized learning paths. This approach allows learners to move at their own pace while receiving real time feedback. It's innovative, and it's innovations like this that could redefine how we think about online learning. But it requires instructional designers, the university, and instructors to intentionally incorporate AI and generative AI solutions like ChatGPT into the course where learners engage with it, use it for research, use it for preparing projects and papers, for them to really get a feel for how ChatGPT and other generative AI tools can be an asset to the learning process. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility, or in this case, great challenges. One major concern I've encountered, and many educators share, is the impact of AI on academic integrity. Tools like ChatGPT are incredibly versatile, but they've also opened doors for a new form of academic dishonesty. Surveys show that a staggering percentage of students are using AI for everything from grammar check to drafting entire essays. In my personal experiences, I've encountered as high as 50 to 75% of learners using generative AI, some using them ethically and some using them unethically. While this reflects AI's integration into learning, it also raises question about the ethics and the fairness. So how do we tackle this? Institutions should rethink their policies and assessment methods to align with this new reality. Many institutions are not leading the charge, but creating policies that are not fully addressing the problem and certainly not minimizing the problem going forward as they implement more robust policies. Things that they're allowing today in the future will be identified as unethical use. And students today are using AI in ways that are certainly unethical. Proctored exams, oral presentations, and reflective journals are some strategies that I've explored to ensure that we're fostering genuine learning, not just AI aided shortcuts. While challenges exist, we also see powerful examples of institutions leveraging AI to improve distance learning. Arizona State University, for instance, has instituted AI chatbots to handle administrative tasks. This gives faculty more time to focus on teaching. Also, the University of Essex uses predictive analytics to identify students at risk of falling behind and offers targeted interventions to help them succeed. These case studies highlight what's possible when institutions embrace AI thoughtfully and strategically. Now, let's address what I consider the elephant in the room: the leadership deficit in academia. Just as businesses struggle with digital transformation, many universities are unprepared to navigate the rapid evolution of AI. In my own research, businesses fail at digital transformation more than 80% of the time, and they fail to deliver the value that they set out to gain for their companies through the leveraging of technology. I suspect through research, we'll find that academia achieves digital change as it relates to AI far less successfully than business, because business has a history of responding to market disruptions and those disruptions being technology centric. And universities just don't have a history of this constant, continual market disruption through technology, where competitors are leveraging a technology that disrupts the competitive ecosystem. In this case, disrupts how students choose the institutions that they choose to learn at. Drawing on insights from my research on digital transformation strategy, I found that fostering internal leadership capabilities is essential for business, and it will be essential for academia to find leadership that has the experiences of both successful and failed digital change in order to lead their institutions successfully through this AI revolution. Academic institutions must develop adaptive, tech savvy leaders who can align AI initiatives with institutional goals. Relying on external consultants is not a sustainable solution. Oftentimes, consultants come in, they fix a problem, and the knowledge of that problem is not transferred to leaders, which results in the next time that there is a digital disruption, those consultants will need to come in again. It's time for academia to build its own leadership bench. To move forward, institutions need more than just tech savvy leaders. They need robust policies and innovative assessment strategies. For example, AI enhanced education calls for new ways to measure learning outcomes. As we discussed earlier, proctored exams, project based assessments, and oral exams can help maintain academic integrity while still encouraging students to use AI as a learning tool. These methods also align with the evolving needs of a workforce that values critical thinking and creativity over memorization, thus preparing learners for the real world and the real world's use and application of these advanced AI technologies. Institutions must also take a proactive stance on AI policy, ensuring they are not reacting to technology but leading its integration responsibly. The future of distance learning hinders on what I think is one question: will institutions and academic administrators adapt quickly enough to lead the AI revolution in education? Some universities and institutions will, others will lag. AI is not a threat, it's a tool that we can all use. But like any tool, it requires skilled leadership and strategic application. I challenge academic leaders to see this as an opportunity to innovate, to rethink how we teach, and to prepare students for an AI driven world. If you're in a position to influence, now is the time to act. Together, we can ensure that the AI revolution enhances education rather than disrupt it. Thank you for tuning in to Navigating the Digital Frontier with Dr. Anton Gates. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, share it with your colleagues, and leave a review. You can also visit my website, which the link is down below, as well as other podcast episodes. Until next time, stay curious, stay innovative, and in this case, keep transforming education.